Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel for another video. Today video we will talk about best games for low-end PC. I select games from my experience as low-end PC gamer. Nowadays gaming is so difficult for us with high demand for better specs that we don't have, so in this video you will not get bored or frustrated from not playing high-end games like Cyberpunk, Red Redemption 2 and many others, and please like and subscribe for support. So let's start after my awesome intro.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 is an open-world first-person shooter that was developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. It was released on November 29, 2012, even with 10-years-old game. It has beautiful and exciting graphic design. Far Cry 3 is set on a tropical Asian Pacific archipelago called the Rook Islands. The game's protagonist is a young American man named Jason Brody who is trying to save his imprisoned friends and escape the hostile islands after a vacation gone wrong. He gets involved with the Rakyat, the native people of the island, and in return for their assistance, sets out to help them reclaim the island from Boz Montenegro's pirate and Hoytvolker's privateer invaders. The game also features a competitive multiplayer mode, a map designer for multiplayer, and for the first time in a Far Cry game. Personally, I like it so much because the story and graphics is so interesting. I recommend it for you. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is a 2013 action-adventure video game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. It is the sixth major installment in the Assassin's Creed series. Its historical timeframe precedes that of Assassin's Creed 3. Unlike previous games, gameplay elements focus more on the ship-based exploration of the seamless open-world map, while also retaining the series' third-person land-based exploration, melee combat, and stealth system. Instead of Desmond Miles, the modern-day portion is centered around the players themselves, who act as Abstergo entertainment research analysts that are reliving the memories of Edward Kenway. The Animus no longer constrains the players with its barriers whenever they attempt to interact with an environment the Ancestor has not. Instead, tougher enemy ships will block the way, with the only way around them being to actually explore the world, and finding things that can go towards upgrading the Jackdaw. In addition, players are able to connect with other players in the modern day, which will allow them to interact and share information with each other. Proceed to number 3, Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. The Mafia Trilogy compilation debuts with Mafia 2 Definitive Edition, a remastering of the classic by the now defunct 2K Czech from 2010. In it we live the story of Vito Scaletta, a young Sicilian who has lived almost all his life in Empire Bay, a recreation free from New York, thinking he was going to live the American dream, but he ended up immersed in a gangster nightmare. The story goes like this: Vito Scaletta is an immigrant, offering another face of the one who, despite his roots, lived more of his life in the USA than in Italy. During a military leave, in a non-voluntary service, but actually got out of jail with these community services, he discovers that the family owes a lot of money to the wrong person. And it will be there when getting that easy money costs more than previously thought and ends up being a spiral of crimes and threats. It is best if you don't play it before. In the second spot we have Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs is an open-world third-person action game developed by United Front Games and published by Square Enix. It was released on August 14, 2012. The game starts in Victoria Harbor, where undercover police officer Wei Shin is arrested after a drug deal goes bad. Thrown into jail, Wei meets his childhood friend, Jackie Ma, who offers Wei to join his gang after they are released. Way later meets with his superiors, Superintendent Thomas Pendrew and his handler Raymond Mack, in the interrogation room. Way asserts that he now has links with the Sun On Yee. After meeting with Jackie, Way is introduced to Winston Chu, a Sun On Yee Red Pole and leader of the Water Street Gang. To prove his loyalty, Winston sends Way on various missions to seize back territory from Winston's rival, Dog Eyes, the leader of the Jade Gang. During one mission, Way is arrested again by Inspector Jane Tang, but Pendrew bails him out and affirms his identity as an undercover cop to Tang. The game features amazing combat in every direction. We make it to number 1, GTA 5. GTA 5 is popular and amazing game, still now even after almost 10 years it's still the beast game. The story mode features the single-player story, follows 3 protagonists, retired bank robber Michael DeSanta, street gangster Franklin Clinton, and drug dealer and gunrunner Trevor Phillips, and their attempts to commit heists while under pressure from a corrupt government agency and powerful criminals. The open-world design lets players freely roam San Andreas open countryside and the fictional city of Los Santos, based on Los Angeles. The game is played from either a third-person or first-person perspective, and its world is navigated on foot and by vehicle. Players control the 3 lead protagonists throughout single-player and switch among them, both during and outside missions. If you're a gamer, then you know all details about GTA 5, but still it is the best game for low-end gamers. If you enjoy our content, consider like and subscribe for more video like this. Until the next video, genblazex is out.
Fearless.